Doing things that make them stand out from the crowd is probably what Kardashians do best. Hello there everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Kris Jenner recently hit the headlines for making a very bizarre dying wish. So let us tell you what Kris Jenner's weird last wish is. Kris Jenner's dying wish. The Kardashians are one of the most influential TV personalities. It wouldn't be wrong to say that they're reigning over both the fashion and entertainment worlds. However, the Kardashian-Jenner clan wouldn't be here today without one key figure who did a big hand in their success. We are obviously talking about the 66-year-old Kris Jenner, aka Momager. Kris is a proud mother of Kourtney, Kim, Khloe, Kendall, and Kylie, as well as a son, Rob Kardashian. Behind the success of every member of the Kardashian clan, Kris Jenner's brilliant strategic hand has been at work. It's only because of Kris that the Kardashian sisters are enjoying extreme heights of success. Even though Kris has given her children enough in this life and will surely leave a sizable inheritance for them, she has revealed that she wants to leave something else, something more priceless for her children after her death. Yes, Kris didn't hesitate to talk about her death, but the reactions of her children weren't really what you would expect. What does Kris want as her last wish, and how did her children react to it? We'll tell you all about it in this video. But before we do so, make sure to give this video a huge thumbs up, subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so yet, and also hit that notification bell to get more updates like this. Now let's continue. In the 5th episode of the 2nd season of The Kardashians, the mother of 6 says that she wants her ashes to be made into necklaces for their children. During the episode, Kris could be seen resting after her hip replacement surgery. After the surgery, Kim asked the doctors to keep the remaining parts of the bone that were removed. As Kris was on a call with Kylie Jenner, she was heard saying, "Kim asked the doctor to save my bones so she could make jewelry out of it." What do the kids think? As Kris touches on a weird topic and talks about turning her ashes into jewelry for her kids, Kylie immediately responds by calling this idea weird. Then Khloe, who's standing just there, says, "Remember when you wanted your ashes? You wanted to be cremated and made into necklaces for us?" Kris points out that's a great idea, but Khloe doesn't agree. "It's weird," she says. Kris then replies, "No, it's not." Even though Kris Jenner's daughters don't seem to approve of this idea, Kris thinks it's brilliant, and many people are increasingly opting for it. People use the ashes of their loved ones and have them turned into rings, lockets, bracelets, and necklaces so they can keep their loved ones close to them. According to sources, the process involves placing the ashes in a heat-proof container and subjecting them to 5,000 degrees Fahrenheit of heat. The recovered diamonds or crystals can then be polished to specifications. While Khloe and Kylie didn't think Kris's idea was a good one, they continued talking about the topic. At one point, Kylie revealed that she doesn't want to be cremated and that she wants her family all to be buried in a family mausoleum. Khloe then commented, "I don't even know why they need to be buried. In the Bible, it says that we can't get cremated, but I just want to be cremated. But why can't we?" Khloe then reminded them of the huge size of their family, to which Kylie suggested a solution by saying that it would be better to restrict the number of Kardashian-Jenner generations to be allowed to be buried in the mausoleum. During the confessional segment of the show, Khloe also said, "If I'm in a coma, I'm still getting my nails done once a week, and that's in my will. 'Cause people are gonna visit me," she added. "My family and I, we talk about wills, death, we tell each other what our wishes would be if something terrible were to happen." Well, it isn't the first time the family has talked about death. In episode 14 of the 7th season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, the family discussed everything about death and how they would cope if something terrible were to happen. Of course, the topic was uncomfortable to discuss, particularly for Kim, who said, "What's the right decision? You get in a coffin, you get in the ground, what do you want me to do?" She added, "What color do you want? Tempur-Pedic? What kind of pillow tops?" The family members even suggested getting a moat as well so no one steals their bodies. In another episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Kris touched upon the topic of death. In the episode, when she was out with her best friend Resnick, a couple of fans came to her for pictures, and among those people, there was one girl who was wearing her grandmother's ashes in a beautiful ring. It was at that point that Kris found out about cremation jewelry. It was creepy at first, but later, Kris said in a confessional segment, "I think the one thing that most families aren't prepared for is death." Although I've investigated a lot of options before, it's always been pushed to the side. Kris seemed convinced that if she wants to give her kids something priceless, that would be cremation jewelry, even if her kids find it weird. Do you think that's a creepy idea? Let us know all about it in the comments section down below.